आज नेताजी सुभाष बोसकर जयंती दिल्ली इंडिया गेट्रे नेताजी विशाल ग्रानाइट प्रतिमूर्ति स्थापन करा ग्रानाइट प्रतिमूर्ति निर्माण पर्यंत सेठारे नेताजी होलोग्राम प्रतिमूर्ति स्थापन करा नेताजी 125तम जयंती में एभली निष्पत्ति निया प्रशंसा करिसेंती नेताजी झील अनिता बोस। अनिता सहित साक्षात्कार करिसेंती न्यूज 18 नॉर्थ ईस्ट डिजिटल एडिटर कमलिका सेनगुप्ता।
One individual may die for an idea, but after his death, that idea will incarnate into 1,000 lives. That's what Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose used to say and think. Now, today is the eve of 125th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and we are joined by none other than Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's daughter, Anita Bose Paf from Germany. Welcome, ma'am, to our show, and thanks that you have given us time from Germany. So that's a great thing for us. First question to you, ma'am. What's the feel that there is going to be a statue in India Gate for the first time after so many years? The Prime Minister himself will be there. They have announced that the hologram statue will be there initially, and then after a granite statue of Bose.
Well, thank you for having me on this program. And in response to your question, of course, having a statue in such a prominent place is a very touching thing. Of course, there are many statues of Netaji, also in Delhi, by the way. But of course, having a statue at India Gate, in so close to Parliament House and to the President's residence and office is certainly a very prestigious thing, and I'm looking forward to seeing the statue in place, and of course I hope it is going to be a nice one.
Ma'am, do you think that, the question comes from there, that, even a film has been made like The Forgotten Hero? Do you really think that it is a little late that he got his due, specifically, such a position in Delhi, and obviously in that national diaspora, he's an international figure, but getting that recognition is a little late?
I think my father has been given a great privilege in one thing. You cannot necessarily expect people who have never seen a person who didn't even live at the same time to remember him, to respect him. And I really have a feeling that there are many of those people who have never seen him who also love him for what he stood for. And I think this is a great privilege, and it's the reward for what he has sacrificed for his country.
Ma'am, still after independence, when India got independence in the middle of the night, then this son of the soil, he did not got what he was supposed to get at that point of time. It took 30 years. Don't you think that is late?
You might say it's late, but on the other hand, the fact that he still is remembered, I think counts a lot, because at that time, you of course there are a number of things on for historic reasons which led to that. Partly it was selfish things, selfish sentiments on the part of some of the day, and partly it was lack of knowledge about some developments and all this and that. And one shouldn't forget it was also a question of viewing Netaji's attempt to get support from the fascist powers. It was viewed in a critical fashion. Of course, I'm certainly not a person who is in favor of fascism and racism, what both Germany and Japan at that time stood for. But Netaji didn't have much choice of where to seek support for India's independence, because he was fighting the British, and who were the others who would be willing to support India in the process? certainly not the United States. The Soviet
Obviously.
Union was hedging, and then once the Soviet Union was attacked by Germany and entered the war on the side of the British, there were also no possible support. So it was really not a choice of